an aim to give basic and useful information on fire prevention and firefighting so you can work in a safe and peaceful environment, we would like to introduce you to some fire prevention methods at Handico Tower. Fire is caused by the contact reaction among three factors, including heat, fuel, and oxygen. In order to extinguish a fire, one of the three factors must be reduced or isolated. Electric short circuits is primary reason fire occur in high-rise buildings. You can prevent a fire by using electrical equipment properly. Make sure not to use overloaded electrical devices by reading the instructions of each device carefully. Wires and plugs should be connected in series to avoid potential risks. Turn off all electrical equipment and contact the operation and maintenance department of the building if detecting any flashing lights, sparks, or unusual smells. Fire is usually caused by cigarette butts. Therefore, please do not smoke in the building to ensure fire safety. We would like to give you some information about the firefighting system in Handico Tower. When you start working at Handico Tower, you should know the building's exit plan and also pay attention to the placement of the firefighting equipment. Firefighting system in Handico Tower includes smoke and heat detector, speaker system installed in the ceiling of each apartment and in the hall of the building, fire alarm button installed in the wall in the hall of each floor, fire hose, portable fire extinguisher installed inside the firefighting and prevention box in the hall of each floor of the building, a fire extinguisher trolley installed in the basement of the building, an automatic fireproof system in the basement. What should we do in case of a fire? Keeping calm is the most crucial factor. Inform the building management on the location of the fire and the situation at the following number. Or press the fire alarm button at the nearest area. If possible, use available firefighting equipment to extinguish the fire. If the fire is extinguished, contact the building management office to get instructions. If the fire is not extinguished, close the doors and evacuate the area of the fire. In the previous videos, we have introduced you to some information about the firefighting system at Handico Tower. In this video, we would like to introduce you to how to use the equipment properly and effectively. There are three main classes of fires. Class A. Fire can be caused by burning materials such as wood, paper, textiles, and other flammable substances. In this case, the fire can be extinguished by fire hoses, powder extinguisher, or a fire blanket. Class B. Fire can be caused by flammable liquids such as gasoline, diesel, paint, and other liquids. In this case, the fire can be extinguished by powder extinguisher or a fire blanket. Notice, do not use water to extinguish these types of fires. Class C. A fire can be caused by electrical equipment such as switches or electrical devices. In this case, the fire can be extinguished by a powder extinguisher or a fire blanket, with the condition of isolating from the electric source. Notice, please do not use water to extinguish these types of fires. How to operate fire extinguishers. 1. Portable extinguishers. Bring portable extinguishers close to the fire and follow the following instructions. Pass, which stands for pull the pin, aim the nozzle at the base of the fire, squeeze the handle, and sweep the base of the fire. Number 2. Fire extinguisher trolley. Push the fire extinguisher trolley to the fire. Pull out the nozzle, direct the nozzle towards the fire. Pull the safety pin. Pull the main valve in the top of the extinguisher perpendicular to the floor. Hold the hose tightly upon the wind and pull the nozzle. The powder will be diffused. This is when using extinguishers. Keep a safe distance between you and the fire. Stand in the upper flow of the wind if the fire happens outdoor. or stand with your back towards an escape route if the fire happens inside. Spray over the fire until it is extinguished. Spray over the surface of the fire caused by liquid. Avoid spraying directly on the liquid, as it may make the liquid spread and increase the fire. Separate used extinguishers to avoid confusion and promptly report to the building management office to refill used fire extinguishers. Especially if the fire is too large and has outgrown its original confined space, your escape path is threatened, quickly close the door of the room of the fire and get everyone to the safety area. Smoke can be as dangerous as a fire. If smoke spreads to the stairway, it will quickly spread to lower floors. If smoke spreads vertically, it will move quickly and concentrate on the ceiling. Evacuation steps. Quickly move to the nearest stairway to escape and gather at an open place once listening to the announcement from the PA speaker. Find available emergency exits or follow exit lights, or follow the instructions informed in the speaker. Use stairways which have exit indicators to evacuate. Do not use elevators as you may get stuck inside. Quickly evacuate. Do not be curious or go near the fire. Inform adjacent rooms about the fire on your way of evacuation. Go together if possible. If you have to go through the fire, use wet blankets or shirts to cover your body. If you have to open doors, check the temperature of the door first. If the temperature is too high, doors must not be opened. Stand aside to avoid being caught by the fire. Put the dorsal surface of your hand on the door. Do not put your palm on it as your palm may be burnt, which may prevent you from evacuating. Slowly and carefully open the door if it is cool and the surrounding area is free of smoke. If you see the fire growing or smoke spreading, close the door quickly and make sure the door is closed tightly. If there is no smoke or fire, head to the emergency exit. When you have safely escaped, gather at the courtyard of the building to check attendance and manage the number of people who are safe and who are still stuck in the building. Follow instructions of the building management office during the evacuation to reach the gathering point. What should you do if you're stuck in a building in case of smoke and fire? We would like to introduce you to the steps to escape the building in case of a fire. Firstly, keep calm and take the following steps. Gather people in a room if possible. Check smoke and fire in the room. If smoke and fire can be spread to the room, do not open the door. Use a piece of wet cloth to prevent smoke. Move to the balcony or open windows if you cannot find the main door. If you cannot open the door, use a heavy object to break the corner of the door. Use a handkerchief or brightly colored shirt to wave and signal for help. Call 113, 114 or 115 or your relatives to inform someone of your location. Observe carefully to find objects, for example curtains, ropes, or cloths tied together to escape yourself. Notice, do not jump from high latitude. If your clothes are burnt, do not run around. If you run around, the fire will increase. Lie on the floor, roll around. That will prevent the fire from spreading, reducing smoke and minimizing the impact of the fire on your face and head. As the fire develops upwards, always remember this key phrase: stop, drop, and roll. Use your jacket or blanket to cover the fire to prevent oxygen from contact with the fire. If you or other people are burnt, immediately soak in cold water, but do not soak in ice water, as cold water is optimum solution for all burns. It cleans and cools chemicals adhesive to the burn, relieves pain and reduces shock for victims. Immediately take off clothes and jewelry if the burn is serious. Use a brush to wash chemicals away, then rinse with cold water. Finally, use a dry cloth to cover the burn, but not too tightly. Here is Here's information about fire safety, as well as methods to escape in case of emergency. We are at your service 24/7. Please contact the Building Management Office or call us on 090 221 0855. Thank you.